we're putting on a fundraiser to raise some funds to go to Scotland. We've been invited to go out there as a part of Canada 150 celebrations. So, as you know, as Metis guys, some of us are Scottish and some are French. And my dad was a Scottish Metis and my mother was a French Metis, so we're kind of a mixed group in our family. So my dad is the one that taught us how to dance. So the Scottish side is the part that sticks out with us.
Lyle, let's talk about the Edmonton Metis Dancers, when the group was formed, and some of the big events that you've taken part in.
Our group was put together back in 1985 by my mother, Lyle Donald, and she was working at the Canadian Native Friendship Centre at the time. And we used to have dance classes every Saturday afternoon. And, well, for me, it wasn't me, it was for my kids. My kids were learning how to dance. And I myself, I was a single parent at the time. And so as the kids got bigger and better, they got invited to a lot of gigs all around the province at first. And so they needed a van driver, and I started off being a van driver. Then our man that was training our dancers at the time got a little bit sick, and so I kind of took over the group and was put in charge of basically getting them practiced up and taking them around to all these gigs around. So we've been all over the place. We've been all across North America. We've done main showcases. We've done Canada Day, Parliament Hill. We've been at the Olympics in Vancouver. So we've been at a lot of big gigs, but the ones that we really like a lot are the ones in the community, because it's more fun, and you get to get people up from the crowd and help you out in the dancing. And you know what? There's a lot of great jiggers out there, and you don't know where in the hell they're going to come from half the time, you know.
What does being a part of this group mean for them?
A lot of enjoyment. I think the best thing is we have a lot of people in the community that come and tell them how good they are and how proud that they are of the dancing, because culture is a very important thing for us, and we try to keep our traditional Métis dances in place. Right now we are having a few problems with that, because there's a lot of good dancers coming down here, but they're cloggers, and they use the same music as us. They use the Red River Jig, and a lot of people think that is Métis dancing, but it's not. It's clogging comes from the southern states and doesn't represent us at all. But I'll tell you, the guys that do the stepping are great, and I think there's even a few of them that were on that Canada Can Dance, but that's not our culture.
We got Lyle Donald joining CFWE, the fundraiser for this trip coming up on June 16th at the Howard Johnson Inn on Stony Plain Road in Edmonton. Tell us about the fundraiser, Lyle, and some of the performers who will be taking the stage that night.
We are doing an evening called Dances of Rupert's Land. So as part of Rupert's Land and part of our culture, we have some Scottish dancers that are coming down to do a show, as well as a French group called Les Girondins Dancers, and they are very good. They travel right around Canada also, like us, and they've been back to France and a few places like that. And they are a country dance group. They do a lot of step dancing. And same with the Scottish group. They are a country dance group also. They're not Highland dancers. So it all leads up to the same thing as the same type of dancing that we do, and where we got our European steps from. And of course, we do have a group called Edmonton's Finest Powwow Dancers, and a few of them come up and jig with us. And also we have a few girls in our group that jingle dress dance and that kind of stuff, so they also join their group to perform also.
This is going to be such a fun night. Let's talk about tickets now. How much are they and where can they be bought?
Well, the tickets are $20 in advance, and my names are all over the posters. And if you would like to take a look at our website, which is metidance.com, the poster's on there. All you do is click on it, and all the information's on it, and also my contact number. And at the door, it's going to be $25. And we're also having a silent auction a live auction and some 50-50 draws. And we're just looking for a few extra dollars to make it all the way through Scotland.
For the kids that are going to Scotland, I mean, what's the excitement level right now?
It's pretty high because a lot of them have traveled the circuit around here quite a bit. And we do go to Yellowknife every year.
Oh, yeah.
So they get to jump on a plane every once in a while, and they feel important when they get on there. And the rest of us feel jet-lagged and everything else. But it's good for kids, and they love to travel and see other parts of the country. And now they're going to see another part of the world.
Yeah.
So.
Lyle Donald from the Edmonton Metis Dancers joining CFWE. Lyle, what else do you have coming up this summer?
Well, we're back in Yellowknife again, and this year APTN is going to be out there doing some live showcases out there. So
Sure.
we're part of it out there.
Okay.
The group that puts it on up there is the North Slave Métis Alliance, and they've put that on. They put a fish fry on, and they feed over 7,000 people in the park. And last year we had about 16,000 people watching us dance over there. It's a great thing. And so far, we've been lucky. We've been out there for 7 years now, and it's never rained.